Alright guys, hi, my name's Scott Selby. Today we're going to go on a test drive in the 2019 Mazda 6 Signature. So a few things you'll notice about the Signature trim level is going to be this Alcantara brown leather interior. It's really nice, it's a very premium feel. The seats are the perforated leather, and then the backs have really nice support in the lumbar area as well. This is going to be that inline 4 that's turbocharged, so it's 250 horsepower, 310 foot-pounds of torque. This thing will definitely get up and go. Being the Reserve, this is also going to come standard with things like your heads-up display. I mean, just like literally everything. This one's going to have ventilated seats, heated seats. You got the full safety suite, so the radar cruise control, lane departure warning, lane keep assist, rear cross traffic alert, backup camera. I mean, literally everything. You're also going to find the frameless rearview mirror with HomeLink in here, so you can actually program this to open up to 3 garage doors. Some people actually use them to program for their gates too, for their community gates and things like that. You can do a lot through voice command with this car, so like let's say you're driving down the road and you wanted to change a radio station or switch to Bluetooth or anything like that. You just hit this voice command button.
Say a command.
Tune to FM 97.1. So you'll see as I'm cruising down the road, I can just turn on the radio, pick stations, do all kinds of stuff through voice command. It's really easy. And if you're not familiar with radar cruise control, I know I brought that up a second ago. So let's say you're cruising down the highway with regular cruise control, and you come up on somebody who's doing 55. Normally you're going to have to hit on the brakes or toggle down your speed or something. But with radar cruise control, you're not going to have to do that anymore. It's going to automatically detect that there's a car in front of you, keep you a preset distance away from them, and match their speed. Then as soon as you change lanes to get around them or they move out of your way, it's going to pick right back up to 70 just like nothing ever happened. Really cool feature, especially if you do a lot of road trips. It makes it a lot easier on you by the time you get there. I don't know about you, but when I do, I've done some trips to Arkansas and Colorado and Florida, and by the time I get there, I'm just beat and I don't want to do anything, and I have a whole like day of recovery. With these things, you're not going to feel that. You're going to feel a lot more relaxed when you get there because all of the systems are designed to make it drive easier. And I'll explain a couple more of them as we get a little bit further down the road. Another really cool one is going to be this auto hold feature. So as long as you have your seatbelt on, you can engage auto hold as soon as you get in the car. And every time you come to a stop, it's actually going to put a little light on your dash right here. It's going to say hold, and then now I can pick my foot up off the brake. All I have to do is tap the gas to go. So there's a couple benefits of that. If you do a commute where you drive through the city and you're coming up to like a bunch of red lights, instead of having to sit there and mash the brake the whole time, you can kind of take your foot off, kind of relax, not worry about it. Another benefit of that is if you're like me and you still prefer to keep your foot on the brake, I've actually had this happen a few times at an intersection where I'll lean over or something like that, maybe drop my phone, and my foot slips off the brake pedal and the car lurches forward a little bit, and that's kind of scary. With auto hold, that doesn't happen because every time you come to a complete stop, it's going to hold the car still. So you won't have to worry about any accidental like brake slippage or anything like that. See? Super cool, right? Alright guys. One thing you will notice about the Signature trim level too is there's a little bit difference, like on the dash right here, you've got this suede and stuff. Otherwise, I mean, it's going to be pretty much built like the rest of them. You do get the black roof liner in this one as well, which is kind of nice because most of the other ones come with a light colored roof liner. And I feel like this gives it a really cohesive look with the darker interior. This is also going to have the heads-up display on it too, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it from right there, but in front of me, projected on the windshield, is actually my speed limit, information about my blind spot monitoring, also about my radar cruise control, and the lane departure warning. So if I were to stray over one of these lanes, it'll actually vibrate to let me know because that's how I have it set up. You can change it to beep, also to rumble. It's in the cruise control screen. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to see it from there, but my cruise control screen pulls up and it shows an image of your car and then how many car lengths you have set in front of you. And then anytime you come up behind a car, it's actually going to detect it and you'll see an image of another little car in front of you and how far apart you are. So I'm going to give it a little bit of power right here. Notice that nice smooth acceleration, and And then the way it just sets in these corners. I mean, you don't have to fight it. It's really easy to drive. They call it the businessman's coupe, but I definitely think it's or the businessman's sedan. I definitely think it's a very sporty ride. Check this out too. So I want to show you my blind spot monitoring. Oh wait, maybe not. I'm not gonna have the opportunity. We'll cut through here real quick. Make all these little Chevys jealous. Another thing you'll notice is it's a very well composed car. So like over bumps and things like that, you're not going to notice a lot of upsetting of the drive. It's very firm. But it's also forgiving. It's not like driving in a super lowered sports car or anything like that. You're going to have a very forgiving ride. It's going to be very comfortable for you. Alright guys, well that's going to conclude our test drive of the 2019 Mazda 6. There's a lot more to explain on this car, and if you guys want to come out for a test drive, I would be more than happy to show you everything on this vehicle. You can reach us at 940-498-9800. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Once again, my name is Scott Selby. Thank you for coming along on our test drive today.